Hi, friends. I'm Scott Giles, and welcome to Power Talk, my podcast here on Facebook Live and YouTube. I cover topics related to hypnotic coaching, spirituality, and the hypnotic arts and sciences in general. If you'd like to know more about my professional work or sign up for my free e-newsletter, Power Lines, check out my website, which I'll tag at the end of this video. Well, spoons and forks. It's an old joke that after a certain kind of visitor has left your dinner party, it's wise to count your silverware to be sure the visitor didn't swipe a spoon or fork. Well, today I want to talk about forks and spoons in a very different context. It's an idea that comes out of the community of people who are living with chronic illnesses. And it's used as a light-hearted way to communicate with people who are well about how little or how much energy or difficulty a person might be having on a given day. The spoon theory comes from the work of Christine Miserandino. She's an award-winning blogger who struggles with lupus herself, a chronic autoimmune condition that causes inflammation throughout the body. If you want to know about her work and ideas, check out her website, www.butyoudontlook.sick.com. Well, people like Christine don't outwardly look ill most of the time, but they are ill and are often exhausted or in pain. Now, there are other conditions that are like that too. Lyme's disease, people who suffer from chronic migraines, a long list more. You don't look like there's anything wrong with you, and so people are disinclined to cut you any slack. But there is something wrong with you. And the problem is that other people don't realize how few resources the chronically ill person may have available. Hence, spoon theory. A spoon is a metaphor for a unit of personal energy that an individual has. If one is having a good day, you'll have more spoons in your imagination than on a bad day. If you feel you have dozens of spoons, well, you can get your housework done, go out to lunch, enjoy an evening with your family. But if you realize that on that day you have only 2 or 3 spoons, well, then you know you have to cut back and drop something in order to have any quality of life yourself. So the support people in the life of a chronically ill person might be told, I've only got about a half dozen spoons today. And that gives them an idea about what they can expect by way of the relationship on that day. Well, as I said, this comes out of the community of people who struggle with a chronic illness, but I think it's an idea we all can use. If it's a rainy Monday morning and I didn't sleep well and my wife asks how I'm doing, I might reply using spoon theory that, well, I feel like I've only got about a half dozen spoons today. And that would mean I'm okay, but not great. And she should count on my wanting to have a relaxed day if possible. And she can do the same when checking in with me. On a day when we feel we've a large number of spoons, well, that's a great day to go do something we enjoy. Go to the zoo, go out to lunch or dinner, go to a concert or a movie. But when fewer spoons are available, each partner has a way of knowing what to expect from the other. And matching spoon theory, we have fork theory. It's similar. It comes from the work of the blogger Jen Rosenberg. It's a kind of a complement to spoon theory, and like spoon theory, something anyone can use. You've probably heard the phrase, "Oh, stick a fork in me, I'm done," to indicate that someone has hit a personal limit. Therefore, in fork theory, a fork is an imaginary unit of distress. You might be able to function fine if you have only a couple of forks stuck in you, but if you've got a couple of dozen, you might be paralyzed with inertia and low mood. Well, generally speaking, everyone can function with one fork stuck in them, and all but the privileged few live with one or two forks in our hide. But still, this is a useful metaphor to explain how much hassle one is dealing with on a given day. So if you tell someone who understands the theory that you got 3 forks in you today, you're indicating that you're not at your best, and there will be a limit to your coping abilities. A dozen forks, and probably all you want to do is go home and sleep. Well, as with spoon theory, this can become a relationship shorthand. If someone tells me they've nothing but forks in them today, well, I know they need empathy and support. If the forks are few, well, then it will be a good day. Spoon theory and fork theory are humorous and good-natured ways of letting others know about your current level of hassle or strength. And such things are useful. And the lighter touch this metaphor brings to the issue, I think, is often welcome. Hey, thank you for your time and attention today. I'll be back next week with another talk on a different subject. You're invited. It helps me a lot if you let others know about my videos, so please like, share, and subscribe. And if I can be of help to you, feel free to reach out through email, my website, or my Patreon channel. Have a great week.